The Random Jottings of Donald J. in Nelson in Pendle, Lancashire. Once a humble farm, Coldwell became an inn in 1841, serving as a stopping point for travellers on the road from Yorkshire to Lancashire. Over time, the inn's reputation became tarnished due to its association with gambling, and in 1922, a massive police operation was carried out to put a stop to it. However, the inn would eventually be repurposed as an activity centre, offering outdoor pursuits to visitors. The history of Coldwell began in 1592, when Elizabeth I sent her surveyor to settle a land dispute over the boundary of the Royal Manor of Colne. The name Coldwell first appeared in the records at that time, and it was described as a watering place for travellers on a north-south route from Scotland via Gisburn and Colne. The well was also used by cattle crossing from the vaccary at neighbouring Beardsworth. In 1841, the main building at Coldwell became an inn, which served as a stopping point for travellers on the road from Yorkshire to Lancashire. The purpose of the inn was to serve the pack horse trains that carried cloth from the handloom weavers of Colne and district to the town of Halifax, where the famous Peace Hall was located. The inn was run by a tenant farmer named James Ormond, who had previously farmed the land. In 1852, Ormond left Coldwell and transferred the tenancy to a James Higgin, who was required to pay an annual rent to the estate owner, John Cigar. The Cigar family had been extensive landowners in the district since 1775 and were in possession of Coldwell at the time. During 1881, Ellen Cigar, the spinster daughter of John Cigar, sold a portion of her land at Coldwell to the local board at Nelson for the purpose of a waterworks. The Coldwell Lower Reservoir was completed 13 years later, with a capacity of 80 million gallons, and served Nelson. The line of the old road passing the inn was diverted during construction to its present route between high walls. By 1903, Coldwell Inn had become known as the chief gambling centre of the district, and over 300 men were caught gambling nearby on 3 March of that year. About 20 were fined between 10 shillings and £1. By 1922, gambling had become a great blot on the social life of the district, according to a Nelson magistrate. A massive police operation was carried out on 22nd of October 1922 to counteract it, involving 96 sergeants and constables. Despite its seedy reputation, Coldwell would eventually be repurposed as an activity centre. The farm had 33 acres, and the farmhouse, now the activity centre, had a barn at the rear. Today, visitors can enjoy outdoor pursuits in the surrounding area, which includes Deerstone Moor and the Pendle Way. While the history of Coldwell is long and varied, it remains an important part of the local community to this day. By Donald J.